Good afternoon, I'm Jananda, part of Tech Tracker, and today I'm here excited to share our project, Greenprint, for revolutionizing e-waste for a greener tomorrow.
So first we'd like to understand what a PCB is. So this is present in almost every electronic device and it's essential in almost every electronic device. So where we come in is where we want to reconstruct the bases of our PCBs. So you see these current PCBs, these bases consist of harmful substances such as fiberglass and epoxy resin. These take thousands of years to decompose. PCBs generally contribute to the growing e-waste problem, and over 57.4 million metric tons of e-waste is produced annually. Now I'm going to talk about our project, Greenprint, which is basically biodegradable PCBs made out of agricultural wastes. This is a working example and it's used to power our LED display. So now I'm going to talk about the materials we use in for our PCB bases. So this is our pyramid of materials and all of these are agricultural wastes. And now we come to our hero of our Greenprint project. This is sodium CMC. When we first came up with the project, we tried using wheatgrass powder, and it didn't really stick. It wasn't very tight and it was very flexible, not really suiting a PCB base. On trial 2, we tried a mixture of peanut shells and wheatgrass powder. This also wasn't very successful as it didn't really stick together. Trial 4, we thought a little bit and we thought about heating it. Heating didn't really work. It got a bit hard, but it got very burned. And trial 4 was when we finally had success. This was when we used sodium CNC. As you can see, it's quite hard and it works very well. So as you can see here, these are some of the examples which we've used when we've attached copper cad to the bases of our PCBs, like this one.
The process starts by turning agricultural waste into a fine mixture using this mixer. Then using a conveyor belt, it is then transferred across, where it is then boiled using boiling water. After that, the mixture is prepared for heat pressing using this grinder. Our heat pressing mechanism also contains an indicator system which signals when the heat plate is too hot to touch by turning red, and if it's not started the heating process, it will be green. And then after all this, it is finally heat pressed into a strong and durable biodegradable PCB base. The next part of the process begins with the roller mechanism, in which we feed in our PCB base along with a layer of copper, in which it is pressed using heat to make sure that the base is coated with a layer of copper. Next, using a CNC machine, we print on the required circuit onto our PCB. And finally, using our automated etching machine, it makes sure that the etching process is completely efficient by shaking over and over to move the PCB. And we also use a rack and pinion system that goes up and down to make sure that the PCB base is completely submerged in the ferric chloride solution.
Yes. So now we're going to talk about the working models of our biodegradable PCBs. So this is one of the patient care system. So this completely uses our biodegradable PCB bases and it's fully etched. Okay. And when you click on this button, it rings. So this is a patient care health system using our Greenprint PCBs. Now my friend Nihar would like to explain another one.
We made a dice game using a microcontroller PCB on our own PCB as well, and it basically just works with this button connected to this LED screen.
Hi, I'm Yashwardhan Singhvi. I've interviewed many engineers in the Radio Bazaar of Jaipur about what they do with their waste PCBs, and all of them have said a garbage truck comes every week to the Radio Bazaar. That's a big market where all the engineers sit. So they throw their old PCBs in that garbage truck. It gets collected and then probably goes to a landfill. So it shows that it causes a big footprint. I've also asked them about would they be like to use our PCBs as an alternative that is eco-friendly and cheaper, and every single one of them has said yes. Today I'll inform you about our business plan. So our business plan composes of 5 major points: eco-friendliness, enhanced functionality, health and safety compliance, cost effectiveness, and also the alignedness with the SDG goals. So our PCBs are way more eco-friendly than the normal ones. Our PCBs are made from agricultural waste, so they are cost effective also, as we are reusing waste instead of using new materials to make our PCBs.